Canada and China have struck an initial trade deal promising to tear down commerce barriers while forging new strategic ties. The friendly relationship is raising new worry over Beijing's influence in North America.
The chief American adversary just cut a major trade deal with a top U.S. ally. President Trump says he has no problem with it.
That's okay. That's what he should be doing. I mean, it's a good thing for him to sign.
Welcome. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney traveled to Beijing and agreed to lower tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles, allowing about 50,000 Chinese EVs into Canada at a reduced tariff. In return, China is lowering tariffs on Canadian canola oil.
If you can get a deal with China, you should do that.
In the first year of his second term, President Trump has threatened Canada with tariffs and said he'd try to make it the 51st U.S. state. The Prime Minister insists Canada's economic relationship with the United States is still much deeper and broader than it is with China, but that China offers stability.
It is more predictable, and you see results coming from that.
There is opposition to this deal, especially in Ontario, which hosts much of Canada's auto industry. Ontario Premier Doug Ford says, quote, "Make no mistake, China now has a foothold in the Canadian market and will use it to their full advantage at the expense of Canadian workers." Democratic Senator Brian Schott says the U.S. just got rolled. And, quote, "The most basic principle in politics and geopolitics is loyalty to friends. And we weren't just disloyal, we were hostile. So here we are."
Diversification has always been all these countries' response to President Trump and the U.S.'s tariff strategy.
All this as the Supreme Court is weighing whether to invalidate the Trump administration's tariffs. The president says doing so would create an economic mess and cost the United States billions of dollars in tariff revenue.